Hi Pete, thanks for coming in today.
No worries.
Is it okay if we have a talk about the possibility of maybe quitting smoking?
Yep, sure.
Can you tell me how many smokes you have a day?
About a pack, so that's about 25 cigarettes.
Okay. And do you have a family history of smoking?
Yeah, so recently my father passed away at the age of 69 from a lung cancer due to smoking, and my uncle also passed away at the age of 60 due to stroke, and that was because he was a heavy smoker as well.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Sounds like you've had a lot of issues in the family related to smoking. So what we're going to do today is just maybe go over a better perspective on smoking and maybe have a look at some tools and things to help you quit. Can you tell me how you feel about quitting smoking?
Look, I know it's going to be good for me, but at the moment it just doesn't feel like the right time.
Okay, so you're not interested at all in the notion of quitting?
Look, eventually I'd love to quit, but at the moment with my job and all the stress that I'm under, it's really not feeling it at the moment. So I have so much stress, and I've always been smoking, so it takes away that stress. So I smoke on Smoko, and I smoke with my friends in general. And even then, I've seen my friends try and quit smoking, and they've gained weight after that. And I just don't feel like with my stress eating, I'm going to be able to subdue that. So.
Okay, so it sounds as though you know the benefits of quitting smoking, and you want to at some point,
Yeah.
but it's been such part of your lifestyle for a long time, and right now it just doesn't seem the right time. Is that a fair summarisation?
That is fine.
So if you were to quit smoking, how do you think your life would be different?
Well, firstly, family. I'd love to impress my mum and my sister. They really want to quit, so that'd be good. Heavy breathing, I'd love to stop that. I think maybe it'd improve my taste buds, I'd be able to taste my food better, and I'd also be able to save some money on the side.
Yeah, definitely. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how do you gauge your readiness to quit?
I'd probably sit myself to about 3. I've just been smoking my whole life, so it's sort of a habit now, and I just don't feel like quitting at the moment.
Okay, so why do you say a 3 and not possibly a 2 or a 1?
Just because I understand the health implications of it, but I've been smoking for so long that I've never really taken heed of them, so I just don't feel like it's the right time for me.
Okay, so do you see a benefit in possibly cutting down on the amount of smokes you have per day?
Yeah, that'd be good, but I'd still like to have a couple smokes out with my mates on Smoko or in social situations.
Okay, that sounds good. Have you ever quit before?
Yeah, I quit it for about a 4-week period.
4 weeks? Congratulations, that's a good start. I mean, that experience will help you with future attempts, so that's good. Can you tell me what influenced you to quit?
Yeah, so basically my mum and my sister, I lived with them, and they really didn't like it when I smoked. I smelled, I was always looking pale, stuff like that. And they just convinced me to try and quit, so I tried it, and they were always a really, really good support point for me. And yeah, I kept going for them, but I relapsed, and unfortunately I went back to smoking.
Okay, sounds like you have some great support there. Can you tell me how long ago it was that you quit smoking?
So about 2 years ago, I tried it and I got put on Champix.
Yeah.
So basically, for the first couple of weeks, it was working pretty well, and then I started feeling a bit sick due to the drugs, and I decided, you know what, it's not worth it. I'll just quit and get back to smoking.
Okay, well, it's no good if it's making you sick. Did you use or are you aware of other products or cancelling available? Things like lozenges, gum, or patches, hotline, seminars, psychotherapy, anything like that?
Yeah, I've heard about them, but like the gum doesn't taste nice, the patches are expensive, and due to that I've never really taken heed of any of them, never even tried them.
Okay, well, do you mind if I show you some stats and pamphlets on smoking and possibly some avenues and tools to help you quit?
Yeah, sure.
No worries. Okay, Peter, so how do you feel about the information we just looked at?
Well, after I've looked at it, it's really opened my eyes to the amount of health issues that are associated with smoking, and if I ever do go down the line of quitting, it'd be great to know that I have heaps of options.
Yeah, so back to the scale. I asked you earlier, you said 1 out of 10. Why did you say a 3 and maybe not a 4 or 5?
Well, definitely I'm a 5 now. After seeing that pamphlet, you know, all the issues that are associated with smoking, it's really opened my eyes, and I'm really, really keen on quitting smoking.
Okay, that's great. I mean, I believe you can. I can see you're motivated. And you've done it before, which I think will really help, and the support around you. I think you can definitely be successful. So now you're at a 5. Why a 5, not a 7 or 8?
Just because, you know, I'm a social smoker, so all my friends smoke around me, but you know what, I could probably go up to about a 7 or an 8 if a couple of my friends, you know, help me or they try themselves to quit smoking.
So it would be great. I mean, maybe you can convince them with what you've learned today that it's better for them health, and possibly if they want to come see me, I'd love to help if I can. Would you be comfortable if we started an action plan on quitting smoking, possibly start off by cutting down?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
And possibly at the end of the month, with the money you saved, you can reward yourself with something.
That'd be great.
So I'm really happy that you're taking a step towards quitting. I think maybe if we limit every smokes you have during the day every week to the point in 4 weeks that you're down to 10 smokes a day, and then possibly come back and see me. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Sounds good. Okay, is there any questions?
No, but I really appreciate your time.
Okay, well I can see you're motivated, and I can't wait to see how you go. So I'll see you in 4 weeks.
No worries. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks.